All right, thank you, Adaze. This is Gideon Tobiloba. This is Inside Computer Village, where we x-ray issues that borders around ICT accessories in this market. And today we are in Computer Village, Ikeja, Lagos. In this market, we have various types of people. We have the sellers, we have the buyers, we have the administrators, and we have the miscreants as well, you know. And today we are looking at the purchasing pattern of Nigerians. Since pandemic, this has increased to a very impressive level, and we want to know the cause, we want to know why this is, and also we want to know why people get swindled when they get to this market.
It was an obvious adjustment for a lot of people who especially have to work from home these days. You know, like most people will depend on office facilities and equipment for like laptops and all. You know, but we can see that most staff now work from home. You know, so of course there's a need for everybody to get their personal devices. Like for instance, laptop. If you work in an organization where there is a desktop, you can't move the office desktop to your house. Of course, you have to get a personal PC. You know, amongst other many things. You know, like your backup, for instance, you might require a hard drive. You know, because you may not trust your own, laptop. So people now buy one of the things that are fast selling now is the hard drive. You know, everybody gets a hard drive because people are now self-reliant on productivity. You know, so
the major thing they are complaining about is the dollar, how it's affecting everything. You know, not everybody can get their hands on money these days, and some of the goods are becoming very exorbitant, too exorbitant for people to purchase. Like there are some goods that used to be like, let's say 5,000. Most are now like 10,000, 6, 8, depending on the type of goods they are. For example, phones are becoming very expensive. So some will like, let me just wait till when dollar comes down, and some like okay. And then the rich ones are the ones making the purchases these days.
You know, we have a lot of cases of people coming to this market and they lose their money or their stuffs or whatever. We want to know the reason why people still fall into this trap in this market today. This is what traders have to say about these issues.
In a market like this, if you want to do your market, as in you want to buy or you want to fix your things, make sure you go into shop where they are registered. But those guys that are on street are like, you want to buy, you want to sell. When you get into their hand, they can go away with your goods based on your laptops and your money, your phones. Sure, you understand. Unlike we now, we have shop, so we have traces. Even though if you do wrong, customer will still come to your shop. Except you evacuate the shop, you don't want to come again.
Most people fall into the wrong hands. Number one, due to their greediness. That's the main reason why people fall into the wrong hands. Imagine they are selling this phone, at least Camo 17 now. They are selling it like 85,000 naira. Then you see some niggas on the streets telling you can get that phone 30 from their hand. Then, out of your own greed, you just approach them. Then they nap you. They go home crying. So the major cause of it is just greediness.
Also talking to us about these issues, because these issues are very important to this market, is Jerry, who is a marketer in this market. Jerry talks to us about how he thinks people get swindled in this market and what exactly is the reason for the increase in patronage in Computer Village Ikeja.
The first thing is greed, you know. To prevent that, you need to ask questions. If you don't have people to ask questions, you want to keep it personal and walk into a proper store, you know, so that whenever anything happens, you can always go back to the store. You know, most of the people get swindled are usually swindled by people right down the roadside. They call them also here, you know, I get one for here, or they show you, like the common one, they show you the device. You know, iPhone X here is available. You see somebody doesn't have a shop and you want to buy from him. Some people is just pride, you know, you don't want to come into the market. You want to buy from your home, you know, you shop online. The online platform you haven't verified, you know, you can't see any engagement between the store in particular and maybe customers who have bought before, or somebody asking how much is this, or there should be at least one appraiser from a customer who has bought that device from that store. Then you can go on to call the number, verify that they have it, then confirm if you are coming yourself, if you are coming to pick up, at least let it be that you are sure they have a proper store.
All right, that's it. We have heard from the horse's mouth the cause of the increase in patronage and the reason why people get swindled in the market. So when you are coming here next time, please do things the right way. And don't forget, you can also be swindled when doing it online. Make sure you take precautionary measures to ensure that you are not swindled of your money. From this end, I hand over back to Adaze. I'm Gideon Tobilaba.